Good day. Today's video I'm going to discuss one of the given topics from my course project and I choose group 1. Topics include networking fundamentals, network types and topologies, and network models. Network fundamentals. A network is a group of two or more computer systems and other devices. Those are connected to share and collect data with a purpose, and with the recent advancement in technology has made computer transfer and connect data from one computer to another. What is computer network? A computer network is a set of computers connected for the purpose of sharing resources. Connections between computers in a network are made using physical wires or cables but through network connection. Computer can share file, internet access, printers, etc. But nowadays, it can be connected using wireless means, using radio waves or infrared signal. Components of the network and devices or hardware components. This refers to the computing device that interconnects that has an IP address that is unique for every computing device such as laptops, personal computers, printers, workstations, smartphones, IP cameras, etc. Intermediary device. This device provide connectivity to the network, connect individual networks, and connect segments within the same network, such as network access device. Examples are hubs, switches, and wireless access points. Inter-networking device. Example, routers, communication servers, and modems. Security devices. Example is firewalls. Commonly used network devices. Hubs. This is a device connecting multiple computers together and makes them perform the functions as a single unit. Switches. This is a computer networking device that connects devices together on a computer network. Examples of intermediary devices. Routers. These are small electronic devices that join multiple computer networks together via either wired or wireless connections. Network card. Network cards, also known as network interface cards, are hardware devices that connect a computer with a network. Modems. This is a device or program that enables a computer to transmit data over, for example, telephone or cable line. Applications that uses network. Game allows multiplayer games between various devices. Databases networking make it possible for different computers to access the same database. Email, sending, receiving emails is one of the important functions of network. Video conferencing. Video conferencing applications such as Webex, FaceTime, and Skype is possible because computer networks. File Transfer Protocol or FTP. Exchanging files over the web mainly uses network connection. Network types and topologies. Local area network or LAN is an individual network that usually spans a single geographical area, providing services and applications to people within a common organizational structure, such as a single business, campus, or region. Common LAN devices are switches, hubs, and routers. Wide area network or WAN. A network connection between two or more LAN over a potentially large geographic distance. Often one node on a LAN is set up to serve as a gateway to handle all communications going between the LAN and other networks. Communications between networks is called networking. The internet in the best example of one. Metropolitan Area Network or MAN. A MAN usually interconnects several LANs using a high-capacity backbone technology such as fiber optical links and provides uplink services to WANs and the Internet. A MAN's coverage can span between cities. Client-server model is the relationship between clients and servers. Servers have software installed that enables them to provide information and services like email or web pages to other hosts on the network. Clients have software installed that enables them to request and display the information obtained from the server. Network design or topology. A network topology or design is the arrangement of the computers and the network. Example, bus topology. Bus topology is a network topology in which every computer and network device is connected to single cable. Ring topology. This is a topology that forms a ring as each computer is connected to another computer, with the last one connected to the first. Star topology. This is a type of topology. All the computers are connected to a single hub through a cable. Network protocols and communications. Protocols are rules that govern communications. It is made up of a group of related protocols that are necessary to communicate via electronic means. Network protocols is describe processes such as the format or structure of the message, the process by which networking devices share information about pathways with other networks, how and when error and system messages are passed between devices, and the setup and termination of data transfer sessions. Protocol suites and standards. Organizations such as of electrical and electronic engineerings and internet engineering task force defines the standards we use in IT today, particularly for network technologies. Hypertext Transfer Protocol or HTTP is a common protocol that governs interactions between web server and a web client. It is also defines the content and formatting of the request and responses between the client and server, where both the client and the web server software is implement the HTTP application. Transmission Control Protocol or TCP handles the individual conversations between servers and clients, and not just web servers and web clients, but also the TCP segregates the HTTP messages into smaller pieces called segments. Internetwork Protocol or IP transfers the formatted segments from TCP, encapsulating them into packets and designates the appropriate source and destination's addresses from the original source address of host to the final destination address of host. It is used by routers in selecting the best path to the destination host. Multiple protocols. The message received by the host usually contains multiple protocols, plus the actual data which the application header HTTP may or may not exceed. Encapsulations and decapsulation. Encapsulation is a process to hide or protect a process from the possibility of outside interference or misuse of the system while simplifying the use of the system itself. Also makes one type of network data packets to other data types. Encapsulation is the process of taking data from one protocol and translating it into another protocol, so the data can continue across a network. Decapsulation is the inverse of the encapsulation process. Encapsulation is the process of wrapping the data, while decapsulation process is a process of opening packs. Network models. Protocols and reference model. Protocol model provides a model that closely equivalent to the structure of a certain protocol. Reference model provides a common reference for maintaining consistency within all types of network protocols and services. It is intended to be an implementation specification. Network models is a set of network layers and how they interact. OSI model stands for Open Systems Interconnect. This is a system that breaks down network functions. This is the most popular type of internetwork reference model and consists of 7 layers. TCP/IP model stands for Transmission Control Protocol Internet Protocol, also known as the DoD model, and this is the protocol that is used in the Internet. These are 7 layers of the OSI models, and these are application, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. Function of the OSI model layers. Application, or the 7th layer, the topmost layer of the OSI model that provides a means for the user to interact with the software application. Everything at this layer is application specific. This layer also provides application services such as file transfers, email, and other network software services. Presentation, or layer 6, this layer provides proper common data format that is sent across application layer services. Session layer, this layer establishes, manages, and terminates connections between applications. This layer provides services to the presentation layer. Transport, this layer defines services to segment, transfer, and reassemble data individual communications between the end devices. This layer basically describes how data is sent across the network. Function of the OSI model layers. Network layer. This layer provides services to exchange the individual pieces of data over the network between identified network devices. Data link. This layer provides methods of exchanging data over a common media. Physical. This layer describes the mechanical, electrical, functional, and procedural means to activate, maintain, and deactivate physical connections for bit transmission and to form a network device. ISO and the OSI layer. According to ISO, a network of national standards institutes from 140 countries working in partnership with international organizations, governments, industry, business, and consumer representatives, a bridge between public and private sector. International Organization for Standardizations is a network of national standards institutes for 140 countries working in partnership with international organizations. These are four layers of the TCP/IP model, and there are application, transport, internet, and network interface. Application. This layer represents data to the user plus encoding and dialog control. Transport supports communication between diverse devices across diverse networks. Internet determines the best path through the network, controls the hardware, devices, and media that make up to the network. Protocol Data Unit or PDU. The form that a piece of data takes at any layer at each stage of the process. A PDU has a different name to reflect its new appearance. PDUs are named according to the protocols of the TCP/IP suite. These are the following such data, the general term for the PDU used in the application layer. Segment, transport layer PDU, packet, internetwork layer, frame, network access layer PDU, bits, a PDU used when physical transmitting data over the medium. OSI model versus TCP/IP model. OSI lost out the TCP/IP as the protocol suite of the Internet. The TCP/IP model is mapped to the OSI model. TCP/IP is the protocol used today. As you can see from the diagram, the application layer of the TCP/IP model is consisting of the application, presentation, and session layers of the OSI model. Both layers have their equivalent transport layer. The network layer is the TCP/IP model is equivalent to the network layer of the OSI model. And the network access layer of the TCP/IP model is equivalent to the data link and physical layers of the OSI model. Thank you, and that's it.